Hey, it's Matt here, and today I'm going to show you what's in my camera bag when I'm traveling abroad for street photography or any other video production. But before we start, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. It helps me a lot. First of all, the camera bag. I made a whole video about my camera bag, so I'm not gonna talk about it much today. It's a Peter McKinnon's bag in collaboration with GoPro. It's solid, has a lot of cool features, and you can pack a lot of gear in it with some clothes for a couple of days. If you want to know more, check out this video. Vlog camera Sony ZV-E1. This is my workhorse when I'm traveling, mainly because it's small and light. It's really easy to use and it has all the semi-professional settings and functions I need. For example, it records in S-Log 3, which is great for color grading later in post-production to get any look you want. It has great image stabilization, you can even zoom digitally, it records in 4K 10-bit format, a traveler's true dream. I really should make a separate video about this camera. I do have a camera cage from Small Rig attached to the camera, which I highly recommend doing, mainly because it provides much better grip and it gives the camera some protection. I use this camera for classic vlog stuff like talking into it and some B-roll. I also shoot vertically on it so I can make some Instagram content later. My main lens when I'm traveling is Sony 14mm f1.8. This lens is great, but it's kind of a fisheye lens, so there is no option of mounting filters in the front. However, in the back of the lens is this weird spot when you can put filters, but I haven't found any. Also, it's 14mm. That's ultra wide even for just talking into it. I always wanted a lens that can manage to intake a lot of things in the shot, but now I'm looking for a different lens. For example, a 16 to 35mm from Sony would be much better. For B-roll, I use Tamron 28 to 70mm f2.8. Great lens, fast autofocus. You can zoom up to 70mm, which is good for some more detailed B-roll. I've never had a problem with this lens. The only thing that started bothering me now is the diameter of the lens. I've started to use some filters like this Pro Mist filter, and I need to put these step-up rings when I want to attach the filter. But this is my personal little fight and I don't take these filters with me when I'm traveling. However, I should consider bringing them with me because the image is much more cinematic. I also have a special little vintage lens. This is a 60+ years old lens made in the USSR, Soviet lens. It's 58mm f2, just a nice little lens with beautiful quality. I'm just having fun with it. It's small, it's light, it fits in the bag. However, you're gonna need a pre-mount for this lens, but it's really easy to get. These vintage lenses are getting more and more popular in the photography and videography world, so if you have a chance or your grandfather or father have one of these lenses lying around, you should snatch them. Most of my travels contains street photography, and I'm not doing street photography on the Sony ZV-E1 because I'm using the Fujifilm X100V. However, I don't plan to upgrade on the newest Fujifilm because I'm totally okay and satisfied with my current camera. It's small, light, great quality, you can make your own recipe for the looks of the photos, it can take videos up to 4K quality, however, there is no image stabilization, so be careful and think about it when you are shooting something. Also, I can't imagine a day without this camera. I have it on me every day, even when I'm not traveling. Just a great point-and-shoot camera with a lot of hype. Street photography contains POV footage, and that's why I bring my GoPro HERO12. Almost every time I travel there is a moment when I need a camera that is small, does a good job when recording, and it can take some damage. I shoot my POV footage with it, and of course I use it for some action or sport footage. I used to bring a chest strap, but now I use this magnetic clip that can turn around. I clip it on my backpack and I'm good to go. Sometimes I feel like a policeman when I have it strapped on the arm strap of a backpack. So that was all the camera gear. Oh boy, that sure was a lot. One-man production show when I'm traveling. Just for street photography or some Instagram reels. Now, let's look at some essential accessories. A lot of data needs to be somewhere safe, right? This is the option I chose. 2TB Samsung SSD. It's small, light, USB-C connected, fast, and it has rubber cover so it's protected from fall damage. Had this device with me ever since I bought it and I highly recommend it. I take a lot of devices with me and they need power. I bought this U-Green multi-charger with USB-C cables. A bit bigger device, but it can charge everything I need at once. Also, I picked 2 extra batteries for the ZV-E1. Power bank is also very important accessory when I'm traveling. I've had this Orsen E-Loop power bank for a couple of years and I totally love it. It can charge multiple devices at once and it even has a wireless charging option at the top. It has nice minimalistic design, but it's a little bit heavy. A little flashlight is always good to have on you. It helped me a lot when I was traveling through Sri Lanka, mainly because there were almost no street lights. But even if you lose something in the dark or you're just looking for something in the bag, not necessary, but good to have. This pouch contains MacBook charger, Magic Mouse, iPhone and Apple Watch charging cable, one notebook for ideas, my journal and a pen. I don't take this pouch every time with me because sometimes I take my drone, so the items in this pouch are scattered across the bag. It's a leather pouch from Grams 28, solid and good quality. You can also wear it as a crossbody bag. I have some footage, I have some photos. Where am I gonna edit them? Well, for that I have my MacBook 14-inch with M2 Max chip. Editing photos, videos, writing scripts, watching movies. If you are a content creator like me and you need to do some serious work, this might be the right choice. I've had it for over a year and I'm totally satisfied with it. This Peak Design clip is on the arm strap non-stop. I can put my vlogging camera there and it sits there while I'm walking. It's really scary sometimes, but it works. And the last thing is this small tripod from Rollei. I take it with me almost every time, but I hardly use it. It is a bit heavy and clumsy. My camera has fell from it a few times. Right now I'm looking for something smaller, more compact and more convenient. Something like the Gorilla Pods, but not really the Gorilla Pods because I don't have good experience with them. If you have any tips, write them in the comment section. So, that's all the stuff I'm taking with me when I'm traveling. Of course, I don't have the backpack full of these items when I'm doing the street photography, but it sure is full. When I'm traveling from point A to point B. And sometimes it's really heavy. Do you think I'm overpacked? Do you think I'm missing something? Or would you pack something completely different? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit a like button and support me by subscribing to my channel. Also check out my Instagram for more content. Thanks for watching and see you soon.